It had been a long day. My head was spinning from the whiskey. Looking over the papers on my desk, I could tell that it was time for me to hit the road. That's when I heard the bell over the door ring, and that's when she came in. I could tell right then and there that she was trouble, but there was something about her. Her long dark hair trailed down her head, wet with rain. With a downcast look, she slid a cigarette to her mouth and gave me a look. Fumbled for a second before reaching to my pocket for a lighter. I lit her cigarette quickly.
I asked her what she was here for. She began to explain that her husband Robert had been brutally murdered the night before, and that she needed a detective. She heard that I was good and came to me for help. I proceeded to explain that a case like this would cost her a fair amount of dough. She tossed an envelope onto my desk, then she threw a wad of cash on top of that.
It was more money than I had made in the last 6 months. She walked out right after. I opened the envelope, and what I found was a list of names. Names of people and names of places connected to this Robert. I shuffled through the papers and whispered to myself,
I guess this decides it then.
Here I was, 2 weeks later, and I had nothing. I snooped, spied, photographed, tailed, and even roughed up some lowlifes for a clue. I even went to my usual eyes and ears on the streets, but it was all for nothing. It's like this Robert guy didn't even exist. Things just weren't fitting together. So I did the only thing that I could do, and I went to the girl's house to tell her that the case wasn't going nowhere. That's when I saw him. I saw them together. And it all made sense. After the night at the woman's house, all the clues began to fall into place, and the rest of the case was a cakewalk. As I sat back at the office, I could feel the breeze of the fan on my face. I lit a Cuban, puffing slowly, enjoying the taste while I sipped on my whiskey. I stared up at the ceiling, still in disbelief of it all. Can't believe I didn't see it before. She was trouble, I tells you, from the moment she walked in that door.